Go to Fabletics.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's, hers, them, they, those. Salutes and welcome back to Uncivilized episode 14. I am your host, Shy Ill. Welcome to my channel. If you have yet to hit the subscribe and like button, please do. Salutes to all the new followers. Salute to all the veteran followers that have been around for a while. Appreciate y'all. And we're back. Hold on, let me change this real quick. Cause this scroll ain't it. Boom. There we go. Now we're set. All right. Little bit of housekeeping. We got $2 TTS, text to speech, so you could send a message during the show while we are here live, and the message will pop up on the screen. It'll look like this right here. Doesn't look like it's working at the moment. All right, something's off here. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe they're backed up. But anyways, we're here. I'll figure that out during the show somehow. But yeah, we have $5 text to speech with media, so you can send the link. Which there we go. The service is clumped up. So it's on them. So when that's back up popping, I'll remind y'all about that. Not a big deal. Tomorrow is Surviving El Chapo Season 2, Episode 5. Looking forward to that. And then the next day will be Cartel Wives, Chapter 3. So salutes to everybody that's been tuning in, commenting, getting engaged. I appreciate y'all. With that said, let me give him one more crack at this here. See if this is going to work. Let's see. One more shot. One more again. Worked a second ago. Server's down, but I'm looking good, so everything should be. So it looks like power chat is down. We're not gonna worry about that tonight. With that said, I am gonna add this scroll here. Boom. Add this one here. All right. Bear with me. Let's get this much smaller here. Boom. And line it up. I'm one man. I don't have a producer. I wish I had a young Jamie. I'd be all right. All right, but we on and we popping. Let's close this out. Boom. There it is. All right. Though the link ain't working right now, but we all right. All right. With that said, I want to get into this first video. This first video is not a video that I haven't seen. This isn't a reaction per se. It's more of a recap. But I'm going to pretty much let it play out, you know, give my thoughts as I go. But I'm going to let it play out because it's a very interesting video. With that said, thank you and welcome for your cooperation and your assistance with the UncivILLized live broadcast. Here we go.
A BB gun? You're telling me they shot you with a revolver in your eye?
Yes.
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a revolver.
They shot you in the eye. You wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
But little did police officers know, he was actually telling the truth. As while 18-year-old Ryan was being mocked by detectives, he was suffering from a gunshot to the head and experienced...
All right. So the video that I saw, this was different, and they didn't give you the hook until the end. They gave you the hook right here. I remember watching this video and being dumbfounded at how arrogant the cop was. Not dumbfounded by that, but by the fact that these cops, these detectives are so programmed in their thinking and thinking about what they know, right? That there's no room for anything else. Look what he just said right here. Where's it at?
Experiencing a brain bite. He was actually...
It was most likely they shot you in the eye. You wouldn't be talking to me right now.
If you got shot in the eye, most likely, so most likely doesn't mean for sure, right? So if most likely doesn't mean for sure, then maybe this ain't like most of the cases that you've dealt with thus far. Maybe this might be the one outlier. So maybe before the kid is sitting around for 8 hours and in the back of squad cars and in interrogation rooms, maybe you take the opportunity just to check out that one likely, you know, what's the word? That one the one chance that this could be something different than what you're used to. You said most likely. You didn't say sure. Most, right? So why not look for that one spot, that one discrepancy in your sureness, and just take a look. But you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Your arrogance led, and that kid who was a victim at the end of the day was sitting there with a bullet in his head.
It was just a revolver.
Is it a BB gun? You're telling me they shot you with a revolver in your eye?
Yes.
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a revolver.
They shot you in the eye. You wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
Because most likely you'd be dead. Well, I hope you learned your lesson, male pattern baldness. I hope you learned your lesson because you're lucky that kid didn't slump over and die while you was harassing him for the last 8 hours.
But little did police officers know, he was actually telling the truth. As while 18-year-old Ryan was being mocked by detectives, he was suffering from a gunshot to the head and experiencing a brain bleed that could end his life at any moment.
I want to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
On the 23rd of December 2006, two men broke into Ryan Waller's house looking for revenge for a past argument. Ryan heard the noise at the door, but when he went to investigate, a hand reached inside and shot him twice in the eye. The two men, Richie and Larry Carver, then
Them fools look like
and shot him twice in the eye. The two men...
Episode of Sons of Anarchy. Look at these dirtbags. Larry and Richie. Cut from the same cloth. Carved from the same turkey.
And Richie and Larry Carver then entered his house and shot Ryan's girlfriend Heather, killing her instantly. By some miracle, 18-year-old Ryan survived and was able to talk to police when they arrived hours later. Given he'd just been shot in the head, he told them he had no idea what happened, but instead of being taken in the head, he told them he had no idea what happened, but instead of being taken straight to the hospital, he was taken to the police station and interrogated for the...
After taking him into custody, Ryan was sitting in the patrol car for hours with no medical attention. At around 5 in the morning the next day, Ryan was taken to the interrogation station. So when I first saw this story, I saw the interrogation in the interrogation room, and that was, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I can only imagine what that kid went through sitting in that squad car bleeding to death.
Longest hour of his life. Before the interview started, Ryan was left in the room alone. He squirmed in pain for 20 minutes straight, and worse yet, he was handcuffed to the desk and unable to scream for help.
Man.
Ryan is obviously not okay, but the detectives begin the interrogation anyway.
You know why you're down here, Ryan?
He don't know he's Ryan right now. He don't know shit. What could he know? He's all torn up.
Why you're down here? Okay. I don't know what happened.
Neither does he.
So I'm going to read you something to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Ever seen that TV show Cops or CSI or anything like that?
Okay.
You ever seen that?
No.
You've never seen any kind of cop show? Lawyer show? Any kind of show?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in so much pain, and he can't even think about what this dude's talking about. This dude's talking about TV shows.
I want you to listen up real close.
Yeah. No.
You've never seen any CSI or your rights?
Like, who gives a shit, bro, about your CSI story? Who cares? Who cares?
TV show Cops or CSI or anything like that?
Okay.
You ever seen that?
No.
You've never seen any kind of cop show? Lawyer show? Any kind of show?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that training.
I want you to listen up real close.
Sees
Okay, you have
nothing.
the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. What's the highest grade you went through school?
I don't know.
You don't know the highest grade you went through?
8?
Eighth grade? Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Do you have a GED?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know.
And now this cop has seen so many asshole kids, he just think it's another asshole kid giving him the runaround, right? Most likely that's the case. Most likely. But not this time. This time it wasn't the case. This time it wasn't the case. And you sitting there staring at him like this smug ass kid when the kid's torn up inside.
No. I just want to go home.
Oh, you're not going to go home right now. What's the highest grade that you completed?
B?
No. Not grade, as in letter grade.
Move on to the
I'm
next
asking
question,
you.
bro.
Did you graduate high school?
No.
And the highest you went was 8th grade?
Yep.
Do you know how to read and write, Ryan?
Yeah.
The way the detective is talking to Ryan implies that he knows something is wrong. He's raising his voice slightly, slowing down, and talking in very simplified language just as you would a child. Yet even with the massive red mark around Ryan's face and the dazed responses he's giving, the detective still decides that nothing is wrong and continues questioning him.
Yeah, I don't think the cop thought anything was wrong. I think the cop just thought he was dealing with an asshole kid.
Do you have a girlfriend? No? You know a girl named Heather?
Mm-hmm.
What is Heather's last name?
The one that lives there right now?
I guess, I don't know. If her name's Heather, what's her last name?
I don't know which name she's trying to use as her last one. She's trying to have a real last as her nickname, so I don't know.
That boy is trying to piece everything together, and he got nothing. He's trying to piece it all together in this mangled brain of his right now after what he suffered, and he's still trying to put it together.
What nickname does she go by?
She probably wants the last name, Kyman.
Kyman? How old is Heather?
16 or 17.
She a white girl?
Yeah.
How did you meet Heather?
I've known her since school. I don't know.
You just known her from school?
She used to be a business name.
She used to be in a class, your business class?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What happened to your face?
I don't know.
You told the officer just a few minutes ago that someone hit you. Do you remember who hit you?
I think it was Heather.
Why would Heather hit you?
It was an accident. I forgot why.
What was an accident?
Heather's last name?
No.
See that?
What was an accident?
See that? He's just information is coming in to him fractured, and it's leaving out of him fractured, and it's just not coming together. It's not coming together. It's like, yeah, man, his brain's
Who hit
broken.
you? Do you remember who hit you?
I think it was Heather.
Why would Heather hit you?
It was an accident. I forgot why.
What was an accident?
Heather's last name?
Heather's
No.
last name.
What
Back
was
to
an
the last
accident?
name.
I grew up in a trailer park in Alabama, and we had a pretty good time.
Dusty Slay, live on stage.
Heather hitting me.
No. What was an accident?
Heather hitting me.
What did she hit you with?
Her hand in the eye.
Did you guys have an argument?
Not really, no.
Not really.
Uh-oh.
What happened for her to hit you in the eye like that?
She just hit me on accident. She was giving Christina a head.
She was what?
She was helping Christina with her hair or something. I don't know.
Who's Christina?
She's on the couch.
Christina's on the couch?
Ryan and Heather lived with another person whose name isn't public. There's a possibility that it's the Christina he's referring to here, but either way, nobody else was home at any point of the night of the attack. Ryan is clearly suffering traumatic brain injury, and it's astonishing that the detective isn't connecting the dots. Even if it was just blunt force like Ryan is telling him, he still should be checked out by a doctor given how he's acting. But of course, that's not how it happens.
And at the end of the day, he said, yeah, you know, the detective should ensure adequate medical care for suspects. Well, recently on a video on my channel, we watched a dude completely fall unalived as everybody watched him after they already knew that he had swallowed some narcotics. So I don't have any faith in detectives ensuring adequate medical care for suspects. This is another crazy example of it.
Instead, it somehow gets even more messed up.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't. I just want to go to sleep and go to sleep.
Well, you remembered Heather hitting you in the eye, right?
I don't know what anybody was doing. I really don't.
Who was in the house when you went to sleep?
Christina and Heather.
Christina and Heather. And Christina was on the couch?
Heather.
This kid been on autopilot since it happened. So mind you, he spent all of these hours in the cop car. He spent all of these hours in interrogation. That's not to mention the night that he spent, because he also spent the night. This happened the day before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he spent a whole day at home like this, and then ended up in the cop car. Then ended up at the police
There
station.
was.
Heather was on the couch. You told me Christina was on the couch just a minute
Torture.
ago.
I don't know, man. I really don't. I really don't.
You just don't know?
I really don't, man. I just want to go and go to sleep, man.
All right, you're not going to go anywhere. You know what happened in your house last night?
Mm-mm.
Is that house yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yours or your parents?
Mine. Why, what happened?
I don't know what happened. You're all beat up, so tell me what happened.
I don't know. I just want to go to sleep, man. That's it.
There's a dead girl in your living room.
She's dead?
Yes.
Heather?
I don't know. I want to know what happened in your house last night.
The girl on the couch is dead?
I don't know if she's on the couch. She's dead.
Well, these people came over, Richie and his dad. With
Boom.
shooting.
See, it's like he can't figure these things out for himself, but when this cop speaks, it triggers something in his brain that takes him there. Then he gets thrown off track. Then the cop brings him back. The kid's putting in a valiant effort to give this dude information.
Narrow, but the girl on the couch is dead. She's dead?
Look at this
That's
reaction.
it.
There's a dead girl in your living room.
She's dead?
Yes.
Heather?
I don't know. I want to know what happened in your house last night.
The girl on the couch is dead?
I don't know if she's on the couch. She's dead.
Well, these people came over, Richie and his dad, with shooting arrow, bow, and darts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They hit me and her with those. That's it. And Heather wasn't there.
Shooting arrow and blowing darts. It's like the little cowboys and Indians part of his brain and the what happened yesterday part of his brain is coming together to tell this story. It's crazy.
And Eric wasn't.
But the fact
Was
that they
dead.
told him about her on the
Well,
couch
these people came over, Richie
made
and
him
his
think about
dad,
Richie and his dad.
with shooting arrow, bow, and darts. You know what I'm talking about?
Darts.
Yeah.
They hit me and her with those. That's it. And Heather wasn't there. And Eric wasn't there. It was just me and Heather.
So Bespoke Post, they just send you a cool box every month.
Whoa.
The value of every
Heather. What was there?
You
And Heather. What was there?
and Heather were there. And then what happened?
And that's it. Richie and his dad tried to break in through the back.
Richie and Dad? His dad?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Richie?
I don't know.
Well, you obviously know him. You know his name by
He used
Richie.
to live there.
Was he a roommate of yours?
He used to be.
They hit you?
Yeah.
Now it's Richie that hit you, not Heather?
No, Richie and his dad.
Richie and his dad. They hit you.
Yes.
Why?
Because they were trying to get their stuff. I don't know why.
And they had some kind of bow and arrows?
Mm-hmm. They each had 2 revolvers and they didn't let off any shells.
Okay, you just said they had bow and arrows. Now they have
That's probably
revolvers?
something that
That's what I
dawned on
meant.
him
They have
then.
revolvers.
2 revolvers. That's not a simple thought right there. He's just letting it be known. You're not gonna find no shell casings at the scene. These dudes had revolvers that held the shells. So it was like he must have thought of that earlier too. Like, I don't know, man. His eggs are scrambled right now.
Okay, you just said they had bow and arrows. Now they have revolvers?
That's what I meant. They had revolvers.
They have revolvers.
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then they shot us with those.
They shot both of you?
Yeah.
Where'd they shoot you at?
I got shot in the eye.
You got shot in the eye
I think so.
with a revolver.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right then and there, right at that moment, Officer Mil Pattern Baldwin should have got his ass up and took a deeper look and rushed that kid to a hospital. Right then and there. He just told you. You know what I'm saying? This shiner ain't just a shiner. I took a shot in the eye. Dude's probably gonna ridicule him more, from what I remember.
Fuck. Then what happened?
I don't know.
You don't know a lot, Ryan.
I don't, man. I really don't.
He told you what
I'd
he knows, though. With his brain broken into pieces, he just told you what he knows.
To see this detective try and articulate himself.
I don't, man. I really don't.
I'd like to see this detective try and articulate himself anywhere near as Ryan is in this situation.
Facts.
He's managed to recount the exact sequence of events as well as the perpetrator's names.
Facts.
With the revolver bullet still in his brain.
Facts.
It does sound like an unbelievable story, and that's probably why the cop is essentially laughing at him by now. But that still doesn't excuse any part of what's going on. He's obviously distressed, in pain, and needs to go to the hospital. But he's still more than half an hour away from any form of salvation.
Ryan, why don't you tell me what really happened there? Because I don't believe.
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I can tell you anything, I swear.
Well, I want you to tell me the truth. That's all I want from you.
Richie and his dad came there. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but they put me in
Case
sleeping...
closed. Like, he gave you the case already. The officer Mel Patton Barnes, you have the case. He gave you the slam dunk, all right, with his melon mushed. He gave you the layup. And what did you do? Talk more shit.
Hold, and like they put me in sleeping hold with the why? I don't know why, but they put me in sleeping hold, and like they put me in sleeping hold with the arrows and shit. Like I lived through that crap.
Okay, they put you in a sleeping hold?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, man.
You're telling me they put you in a sleeping hold.
Mashed
What is a
potatoes.
sleeping hold?
I don't know.
Well, explain it.
really don't know.
It's coming out of your mouth. Explain that to me. What's a sleeping hold?
I really don't know, man.
Okay. You're telling me you're all over the board here, number one. You're saying bows and arrows, you're saying revolvers, and you're saying some other thing, and you're saying they shot you in the eye, okay? They shot you with a revolver.
Yeah, that eye right there. I could tell you which one. I'm sitting in my studio years later, and I'm watching it on a grainy video, and the eye he's talking about must be that one right there. Cost him nothing to get his big-headed ass up and take a look and check. You know what I'm saying? But no.
Over in your eye.
Yes. And that's
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If
revolver.
they shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
Most likely.
That's what I thought too, man. I really don't know. I really don't know, and I just want to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
No.
Okay.
No mercy for you, kid. No bed, no sleep, no nothing. When I'd understand why your body's screaming for sleep. Surprised you ain't passed out yet. You know what I'm saying? Some people pass out at the sight of fake blood on a television screen. You know what I'm saying? And this kid is just powering through this interrogation right now. It's crazy.
That's not going to happen. What happened to Heather?
Heather got shot
Where did she get shot?
inside the face once.
She got shot inside of the face?
Mm-hmm.
How close were you to her when she got shot in the face?
It was after I got shot, so I didn't even hear anything.
So you got shot first?
Uh-huh.
And what happened? Did you fall to the ground?
Yeah, I was trying to get up and shit, and I couldn't.
And then
like let's just say, for instance, well, we can't even say it. I was going to say, let's just say, for instance, the kid's not shot up and he's having this conversation. But when this cop isn't ridiculing him, and when this cop is throwing in things that, you know, logically make sense. Oh, you got shot and what happened? Did you fall? That's connecting pieces for him to be able to jog whatever information he could jog in his brain. But the fact that this idiot's doing it out of arrogance, and this kid is just there dying, you know, that's crazy.
she got shot?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Did you call 911?
Uh-uh.
Did you see if she was alive?
She was sleeping still, and that's it. I just let her sleep.
She got shot in the side of the face and you let her
Look
sleep?
at this idiot.
Yes.
This does not make sense, Ryan.
I know I didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry.
Never enough evidence for a fool. I'm sure it doesn't make sense.
Didn't know she was passing out. That's because I got shot wrong once too, and I was gonna pass out.
Okay, this is now, not before. You're
It's hard to juggle everything
guy's
in
an
life.
idiot.
I feel like Purdue Global offers balance, and I wanted to go back to set a
saying right now.
Gonna pass out.
Okay, this is now, not before. You're saying right now you've been shot
Yes.
in the eye
Yes.
with a revolver.
Yes.
All right. Ryan, you need to start telling me the truth because your story doesn't make sense.
I'm trying, man. I don't know. Just ask me anything. I'll tell you the truth. Just ask me.
Well, I'm trying to, and you're not even coming close to the truth.
Go ahead, ask me.
What happened with you and Heather last night?
Her dad came and shot the house.
This guy overwhelmed. The detective's overwhelmed already. Overwhelmed by a kid giving him whatever story. Well, what he thinks is just a whatever story. Overwhelmed. That kid should be overwhelmed. Shot up. You know, somewhere in his broken mind knows that his friends are dead. You know, somewhere in his broken mind knows that his body wants to go to sleep. Somewhere in his broken mind knows that he was shot. Somewhere in his broken mind trying to give this guy, Mr. Male Pattern Baldness over here, the information that he wants. And it's the cop that's, Ryan, come on, Ryan. It's a dumbass.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad shot her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do?
I tried to go back to sleep.
After you've been shot
Mm-hmm.
in the eye,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't know enough to call 911.
Mm-mm.
Why did you call 911?
Because I was just trying to go to sleep. That's it.
You just saw Richie's and his dad shoot your girlfriend, and you just felt like you needed to go to sleep? Ryan, look at me. Ryan,
Yes. I don't know, man. I really don't
why
know.
did you shoot Heather?
Torture,
Ryan?
torture.
I didn't shoot Heather. She was already shot once by her brother, I swear.
Richie.
Yes.
Richie shot his own sister.
Yes, I swear. That's it.
Sit down.
Not me.
And you've been shot in the eye.
Yes.
Put your feet off my table, please.
My feet hurt, man. I don't know why.
Get them off my table.
What a piece of shit. That kid should have been laying on that table, laying on that floor. You know what I'm saying? He should have shit in that chair. You know? So that somebody could take him seriously. You know? Listen, you don't give me this, oh, they're only human, he's a human cop and all of this shit and whoop-de-woo. Listen, don't blame innocent people for what liars and thieves do. This kid is suffering the brunt of every lying thief that ever lied to this dumb cop. You know what I'm saying? You need to find at least the slightest shred of maybe it's not likely, but let me check anyway. Common sense, and you guys don't have it. You go in and this kid he done closed your case. You didn't have to sit him in the car for fucking 8 hours. You didn't have to put him in the interrogation room for an hour and grill him. He gave you the case already, man. You just ain't look close enough physically.
Let me see your nose.
Ah, here we
Just know
go.
why.
Let me see your
Get 'em off
nose.
my table, please.
Get your feet off my table.
My feet hurt.
Get your feet off my
Get your
table.
feet off my table, please.
My feet hurt, man. I don't know why.
Get them off my table.
Brain.
Let me see your nose. Put your legs down. Put your legs down. Bring your face closer.
Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, idiot. Yeah, close it up.
Be right back.
Yeah, be right back. I'm gonna get you a soda. Stupid.
Finally, the detective at least considers the fact that Ryan might be in some form of physical distress.
These detectives should have to watch this shit in training. You know what I'm saying? You should have to watch this kid dying in this interrogation room and this idiot presuming he knows what's what. You know what I mean? as training, because that shit's crazy.
He leaves the room to ask for an ambulance and returns momentarily to try and get a few more details about the shooting. Ryan clarifies that Heather isn't related to Richie or his dad, and that he's got no idea why they attacked him that evening. 10 minutes later, the fire department arrives to take a look at Ryan's injury.
In that 10 minutes, I didn't see him bring him no water, because I don't see no water on the table. I didn't see them give him something to eat. So that's 10 minutes after he realizes this kid's shot in the face, and the kid's still sitting there balled up in the corner. Demons.
Acting like he has a serious head injury.
Oh, now he's acting
why
like
they
he has a
attacked him that
serious head
evening.
injury.
10 minutes
Earlier, he was just an asshole kid.
later, the fire department arrives to take a look at Ryan's injury.
And he's acting like he has a serious head injury, which would make sense.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. It would make sense. It would make sense. The sense God gave a mule, and you're that mule, Officer Male Pattern Baldness.
Ryan.
Like he has a serious head injury, which would make sense.
What's your name?
Confirm.
Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take them.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we
it's
can tell. Did that all? Has it been like that before, or it just happened tonight?
like this for like a day or so.
So it happened what the other night?
Why y'all asking him stupid questions? Do y'all not believe him still either? Like, dude just tell you got head trauma. Take him. What, are you going to turn him down? What, are you guys investigators now too?
I
don't know.
You don't know what happened. Were there guns around?
This kid Eric did it. I don't know how he did it exactly. I might have been shot. I don't know.
Are you waiting on
I don't know.
It looks like it went right through, huh?
Yeah, it might have. I don't know.
Ryan gets his blood pressure taken, and finally, after 56 minutes of unnecessary and ultimately
Bro, you can't even beg to die in front of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't let you live, they don't let you die. That shit's crazy.
deadly interrogation, he's taken to the hospital. Upon inspection at the hospital, doctors immediately realized his status was critical and that he also had indeed been shot in the eye. They also told his father that he'd contracted an infection that could have been prevented had he received proper care.
Due to the delay in treatment, Waller suffered an infection in his brain that prevented him from undergoing immediate surgery to remove the bullet. Oh man, how many mistakes? They're human. No, it's the inhuman part. It's the fact that you're punishing innocent people for what criminals have, for the pattern that criminals have taught you, and you're supposed to be better than that. And don't talk to, but they're just human. You're a detective. You know what I'm saying? And we watch these things on TV, and we think that these detectives are Batman. They're not. They're not. They're not as bright as you think they are. Just watch First 48. You got nothing without getting somebody a baconator and getting somebody to snitch. You got nothing. So of course he got an infection. Of course they couldn't get the bullet out once it was an infection that set in. You know what I'm saying? He was operated on 3 days later on December 28th after the infection was sustained.
Ryan stayed at the hospital for 35 days and lost part of his brain and his left eye. Worst of all, though, he experienced regular seizures from the day he left.
That's it. Changed his shit. Mind you, was he going to be messed up after the fact? Maybe not. But maybe this infection is what did all of this. Maybe if they would have... The man survived the whole day and a half walking around, talking, all of this. You know, maybe if they would have got that bullet out 2 hours after it happened, or as soon as they got to him, they added a whole extra day to it. They added a bunch of hours in the car in the interrogation. Maybe if they would have had him in surgery, that kid would have had a better life, but he didn't. He got an infection because they decided to grill him and treat him the same way they treat everybody else, except this guy wasn't crying wolf. Waller permanently lost his left eye and experienced severe seizures afterward. Expert brain surgeons have opined that the extent of his infection and injuries could have been avoided if he had received a timely medical intervention. Mind you, that medical intervention was already off by one night. I have to find the other video of this. I might do it right now because I think it was it was the night before it happened, and then he went to bed and then woke up the next morning and and then the cops came. So it's like It was already late, but look how much later it got. Sitting in the car for 5-6 hours and then sitting in the interrogation room for an hour or two. Like, that's crazy.
The hospital until 2016 when one finally took his life. Richie and Larry were both given life in prison without the possibility of parole.
All right, burn wherever you're going to burn, Richie and Larry. Because damn. I just think that was a different level of incompetence right there. You know what I'm saying? In America, the police treat the victims like the criminals, and that just happens all the time. They treat innocent people who are not even victims like Elijah McClain. Nobody was bothering Elijah McClain. Elijah McClain wasn't bothering nobody. And we're going to get on that story too, because that one's near and dear, because that aggravates the shit out of me. But this right here, crazy. You know, he treated that kid like a suspect the whole time, and that's cool. But it was y'all's job, just like the dude that swallowed the work and started going through fits in the interrogation room and eventually passed away. Same deal. You got to pay attention. You got to get these people. Because if that kid would have died right there, it's the victim dying on your watch. Mind you, it still would have been pushed under the rug. And what happened to the cop in this scenario? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. It's a sad story. But I tell you what, that kid Ryan was a trooper, boy. You know, with his brain mushed, and his dome and tattered, his eggs scrambled. He's sitting there giving them whatever he can give them. He's sitting there going through the process. He didn't fall asleep. He didn't pass out. None of it. Straight soldier. Rest in peace. That shit's crazy. Frustrating, dog. That shit is frustrating. Some dumb shit. So don't go into a police station with obvious, bullet holes in your face, because nobody's gonna pay attention. All right, man. Let's go right here. Let's get something a little more lighthearted. Let's laugh at a Karen or something. Let me see what we got here. Ridiculous. They let that boy bleed out right in there. Well, in his own skull, catching infections and shit. Woman with kids in car. Did you know that now you can stand? Let's see what that's about.
You can make something out of this world like holographic aliens.
There is a Cadillac driving and he's drunk. He's sort of all over the road. And we're coming up down by Love's Landing. He's going to hurt somebody.
So you've had not one sip of alcohol?
No, I actually got off the work. I'm just tired. So I'm very surprised if you got calls about me because I just...
110% without doubt, because they gave us directions all the way to you stopping right here. Said you was passing on double yellows, running off the road.
Oh, I have not passed anything. I can say that 100%.
All right, maybe you didn't pass, but they said you were swerving over the lines.
No.
Running off the road.
It wasn't no swerving, no running off the road, none of that. I actually let vehicles pass me. That's why I pulled over, because it's actually an SUV that was running up on me. And so
you're probably driving too slow, dear. A little saucy. Driving too slow. SUV was on your ass on some get out the way. And this cop already sees through your drunkenness. And to all you drunk people who think that y'all are mastermind actors that nobody can tell that you lit, stop it. You look foolish. Just stop. All right, we can see. I'm not stumbling, drooling on yourself.
I pulled over to let you go cars.
Okay. So how come your speech is so slow, lethargic? It's slurred. I can hear you slurring.
I am.
Did he say the R
so
word?
Slow, lethargic. It's slurred. I can hear you slurring.
Because technically the R word means that slow and
I'm untired.
No, you lit.
I mean, just shoot me straight. If you're drinking
Don't
today.
shoot him straight though.
No, I'm telling you.
Don't shoot him at all.
100%. Like I just got off of work.
So you know where you are right now?
Oh yeah. I know I am on. I came from a job. I always say because they have all that construction, eagleness, and take this road all the way back around.
You know the name of this road though?
Oh no, I can tell you. This is the church is right there on eagleness. So that cross section is, I don't know, it's another.
Bro, he asked her a trick question. He asked her a trick question. You know where you at right now? Yeah. I usually go this way because it'd be construction over there, and yeah.
And I take it all the way around, and I come back out to 441.
Trick question.
Another thing, I see one kiddo's in a seat, but the other one's not in a seat. Actually, it doesn't look like either one of them's in a seat, are they?
For all the probable cause. Open the door.
Where's their car seats at?
I even got the Red Bull. I just got off of work.
She's crying already? She started crying before he opened the door. That was a preemptive strike. Let me throw these tears at him. But the problem, dear, is your tears are going to get him liquored up.
I gotcha. Can you hand me your driver's license?
Yeah, yes. That's not cool. By sometime like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Coming from work.
What?
So I know my job's about to check out. I have a nursing license.
Okay.
No, you too, shorty. You got problems now.
I just cannot do this.
You can't do what?
I'm
Go to jail?
a few miles down.
I'm right there. You up the block?
I need to go
Where you headed?
to 6 Nebraska Street, the same license.
So we get the sob story, and once now we get the sob story. I'm right up the block, whoop-de-woo.
Like, I'm like a few miles down.
Where are you?
I need to go
Where you headed?
6 Nebraska Street, the same license.
Where's that?
The address on
Just sit tight just for a second. I'll be back up here with you, okay?
I'm not. You need me.
You're okay.
Right.
Just sit tight, okay?
You need me.
What you crying about?
Increase your profit and work less time with Kittle, a genius new AI tool which is...
She has 2 kids in the back seat. Neither one of them have car seats. She sounds like she's slurring just a little bit. Well, damn.
You're a lifer, young lady. This is what you do, huh? Broad daylight. It's about noon.
Ms. Bowers, who stays at the Nebraska address with you? Can you have one of them head on up here? I'm going to have one of them drive your car, okay? Because I don't think you're fit to be driving.
I am. I know I seem emotional.
It's not that. You seem intoxicated to me. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Can you get one
Like,
of them?
I can do a sobriety test. I'm
Sure.
pretty sure I can pass it.
Okay.
Sure. It's not an aptitude test.
Don't even.
You better concentrate real good. You can barely get out the car.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Step up here.
You can barely get out the car.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Step up here to my push bumper, okay?
I'm sorry, Helen. I'm back.
I don't know what you're saying, but can you just step back just for me?
Jail.
You're fine.
Nah, this is not a crying test. And stop acting like this is your first hurrah. You already on a warrant for a DUI. You didn't walk this line before. Walk the line, Johnny Cash.
Step towards my car. All right.
Oh.
Right back there towards my car.
It's just a little easier on the concrete than in the grass.
Just hang out just for a second. What are you doing?
I'm giving
You
up.
said you wanted to do a field sobriety test, right?
Oh, yeah. I was just.
Okay.
I didn't know.
You got a
what
problem,
to
baby. If you
expect.
don't fix it, this is your life.
So.
Do me a favor. Just back your car right into the curve
And
back
I
there,
can
almost
walk
just out
that.
of the curve. So you're
I
facing
promise
this way.
you I can walk with that.
You know, cars will keep
But,
going.
yeah.
Okay.
Quit snorting.
You do have duct tape?
I know I just want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just block traffic for me.
Please.
Lit.
Thank you. Do have one knee.
She made
If
me
you
want to
don't
have a
mind.
drink, but I'm not driving.
This knee is bigger than this.
Oh, she got one knee bigger than the other knee.
Do have one knee, if you don't mind. This knee is bigger than this knee, but we gonna work with it. Whatever you ready, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm just gonna work with it. I mean, this knee is bigger than this knee. It might affect, you know, how I step in the name of love, but we gonna work with it.
So we don't have to worry about cars coming through. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to drink Red Bull.
To sober up. I've been trying to drink Red Bull to sober up. We got all the tricks.
Okay. I'm trying to drink Red Bull because I just got off. I just got off at 2. They caught me off at 2:45, and it's just not even 2:45.
All right. So I can tell again, talking to you now, you're slurring.
Yeah.
So let me ask you again: have you had any alcohol?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
This is me. And you can visibly
What y'all doing?
see
It's visibly bigger than the other.
than that last visibly bigger than that last one. But hey,
I'm just.
whatever y'all determine,
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we trying to.
I
They've already determined, shorty. They just
Yeah,
letting
man.
you seal yourself in the cell.
I'm just trying to get some duct tape out so we can
Yeah.
start.
Bam! HelloFresh.
Oh, she's
Guys,
out
shrimp
there
spaghetti
bad.
with a kick is what we're gonna make. You guys know that HelloFresh makes cooking dinner.
I got right there. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there.
Oh, man, what are you
Stay
doing?
Sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Why would y'all even go through all this? You just look at it.
What's the matter?
What's up? I don't have an
It's
insurance.
kicking in. The last 3 drinks she had before she bounced from wherever she was coming from, they kicking in now. So she's not getting soberer. She's getting drunkerer.
Already went hospital. You're okay. Like, and we had to pay that bill.
Right in the middle, and then just walk back.
Purple.
Not yet. We're just gonna let you chill out for just a second.
Y'all running, man.
Ain't your help.
She's gonna fall over. What's wrong? Your knee growing?
You know your mama's phone number?
Yes. Of course. Of course. I can give you that.
Here, do me a favor.
Hang on.
Come stand on this line for me right here. I want you to stand on this line with your heels on the line and stand facing me. Thank you.
Yes.
So I want to confirm you're willing to do field sobriety for me? Okay.
Yes.
You ain't gonna make it, shorty. That big knee holding you down.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yep.
Thanks.
Whoa, she's going down.
Go ahead and stand up. We're going to help you stand up. Okay?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Why you didn't feel like that when you was driving?
You're good.
I'm sorry.
Do me a favor. Place your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. At this time, you're being placed under arrest,
That's
under suspicion of DUI, okay?
Fine.
I think you've been drinking. Stand up straight.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Double.
Yeah. Stand up. What are you doing? You've been standing fine this whole time. Stand straight up. Let go.
Nah, she gonna make you carry her now.
Stand up. Come on.
Which one she going in? We just.
That one. 1909.
Stand up. Come on. I know. I'm trying to help you. You gotta stand up.
This is the the regret stage where you just try to weigh yourself down to the earth and not let them take you.
Come on. Hey, don't make
I ain't got no
Don't make
sympathy, sorry.
No, I'm not.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Them chichos in that back seat, girl. Hurry up.
All right, have a seat right in here. Look up.
Yeah.
Have a seat right here.
Okay.
Turn around, butt first.
Okay.
I bet she fainted at church.
Stand up. Put your foot in there. Put your leg in there.
Yeah.
Get them chichos in that back seat.
Go stand. Get in the car.
There you go. Yep, lift your leg,
You're
lift
making
it.
this more difficult.
Lift it. Come on, turn around, butt first.
The crystal.
There you go.
Just going down.
I got it.
I'm helping you.
Now it's time for the show. Showtime. That shit's hilarious. It's just like, it's so weird, man. It's just a weird psychology. They're gonna bang her ass in the head with that door. Listen, man, I ain't got no sympathy for you over there crying with them babies in the back seat over there. I'm straight.
Back to Lake. Have a 1032 operator and route her to jail, please.
Take your big knee, little knee ass to jail. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So shut up, stupid.
Is Rudolph your daddy? Grandpa? You know what daddy's name is? Is Rudolph?
Oh, the kids being rude to the cops and shit now.
Parents. Hi, this is Deputy Whitehead. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck?
Now she's reached the, oh shit, I'm leaving my babies behind and I'm being taken away mode. But guess what? You didn't give a shit. You didn't care. It wasn't on your radar. You didn't give a shit about it. So what you worried about it now for? I don't understand that part. But again, this is drunken logic we're dealing with here. So, you know, it is what it is.
You're under arrest.
I'm glad you guys are safe now. Were you scared?
Nah, we ain't scared. This is Wednesday. This is what we do.
You guys are safe now. Were you scared?
I got
You like stuffed animals?
Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
All right, which one?
We don't take gifts from the authorities.
All right, you ready to walk?
Hell no. Carry me.
You okay?
Oh, I'm very
All right, I'm gonna sit you up, okay? Can
Can
you do that?
I'm like 250.
We got a chair for you right here. We got a chair you can sit in. We got a chair. You do that?
She was charged with 1 count of DUI and 2 counts of child neglect.
We got a chair for you right here.
Refused to provide a breath, urine, or blood test. She was subsequently released on $3,000.
We got a chair you can sit in.
I don't even need a chair.
All right.
She drove me to drink.
Here's your chair.
Crack one open. Smoke one if you got it.
Don't do it by yourself, man.
Damn, she looks. Here's why you don't mock cops when they tell you to leave. She looks something special. I don't even know if I want to see that, but she looks something real special. Hold on 1 sec. Let me grab. Let me get the goods. Let me see something. Let me grab the goods and grab a beer over here because this thing right here looks crazy as shit. Yeah, I set up all in the wrong place. Let's see. See what this little crazy lady talking about right here. Smoke them if you got them, drink them if you got them. Old girl drove me to drink.
Officers are responding to a disturbance call involving 2 intoxicated individuals who are refusing to leave the bar.
So you guys are together, right? You and her? We're staying in the same room. Okay, cool. All right, you guys are good. You guys are good to go. Yeah. Any charges? Thank you, man. Hey, you guys are good. It's all great. Oh, you gotta leave though. You gotta leave though. I'm sorry, man. You're very intoxicated, man. Let's go. Come on. Okay, let's go. Come on. Just stop. We're good. Come on. What are you?
Bro, she weighed 3 pounds. Sticking a camera in everybody's
Bro,
face.
you have 5 seconds to go or I'm arresting you for disorderly conduct. You can put that on your camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. Called their bluff. Called their bluff. Got snatched up.
Drop your phone. Drop your
So
phone.
tiny it only
Drop
took
your phone.
one of them. Oh no, take 2 or 3 of them.
Drop
Look,
your
look.
There we go.
Okay, you're great. Yep, I got it.
Where y'all at?
Rustler
This is some Florida shit.
Breaking your arm.
No.
There we go. You're doing great.
You're just
You're
not
doing
listening. You're going to jail for disorderly conduct, okay?
Disorderly. For no reason, all you
we
had
have
to do
your
was turn around
purse.
and walk away. They gave
Would
you the
like
5
your friend
seconds.
to have it?
Took out as soon as you grabbed her.
He's like, yeah, nope.
Let go of my fucking
No, she's going to jail. He ran off.
No, he's right there.
I don't know her. Oh, did he?
Let go of my goddamn hair!
Her friend
We're
got
not holding your
himself
hair. He's holding
arrested
your
too.
hands.
You're a prick!
I know.
You're a fucking woman!
All that voice in that little ass body, you're a prick. She look like she do all the powders.
You're a prick!
I know.
You're a fucking womanizer!
A
You're
womanizer?
a rapist!
Oh, now we're
You're a
on some other
womanizer.
shit.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Is that an insult?
What?
Is it? Wow.
What?
You're a rapist!
I know.
Wait a
You're
minute.
a fucking womanizer!
Okay, womanizer is one thing. Womanizer, a man who deals with many women. Okay, that's one thing.
You're a prick!
I know.
You're a fucking
But
womanizer!
a rapist?
You're a rapist!
You're a womanizer. Wow. Is that an insult?
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
He cleaned it up. I thought he was talking about the bathing grapes over there, boy. I was like, damn, officer, you real loose on that camera. But it wouldn't surprise me.
Wow. Is that an insult?
Yeah, it
Is it? Okay. I don't know.
Nugent!
Ooh.
Really? You want to do that?
Ooh, another one.
Good try.
She's so skinny. That dehydrated her right there. She spit twice. Instant dehydration.
Gosh.
Little animal.
Good try. Gosh.
Come on, can I need to have the channel that I'm probably giving my ideas away, but the channel that shows drunks their mess the next day. I want to hear all the justifications for this. I mean, I hear it all the time from criminals and shit like that. I want to hear it from the drunks.
And you know what, bitch?
Okay, you're both going to jail.
You're both going to jail. That's a threat.
Hello. Hi.
These Clearwater cops are something special. Little polite guys. Hey, how you doing?
Hello. Hi.
That's a threat.
Yeah, I wanna
Get
a
your
female to search her
Smeagol
real
looking
quick.
ass in the car.
Stop! Don't kick his car. Stop.
That's not mine.
No.
Don't
Oh,
do
we
that.
kick
Come on, you're being silly.
Give me my fucking phone!
No. Stop.
Let go of me,
No, 'cause I
bitch!
don't want you spitting on me.
Let go of
She's
me,
like the little
you
tiny
abusive
raptor
bitch!
I don't want
in Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
the door's open. Put her in. Let's go.
Get
I
your
don't want you
dumb
spitting
ass.
on me.
You'll be charged.
Well, actually, you're getting the charge.
Did she spit on you?
She didn't have any saliva.
Nobody spit on shit.
All right, relax. You got small wrists. I want to make sure.
What?
Nobody spit on.
Well, actually, you're getting the charge.
Did she spit on you?
She didn't have any saliva.
Nobody spit.
She didn't have any saliva. I told you she was dehydrated. That was too much. She didn't have any saliva, but I'm sure that they're still going to charge her with that. I'd be surprised he let her off the hook for it. I'm surprised he was honest about the fact she ain't had no saliva. She looks like them little skinny worm figures in the coffee room at Men in Black.
All right, relax. You got small wrists. I want to make sure.
Let go, you abusive bitch. I've been married to FBI for 20 years.
Okay.
You don't work for the
Oh,
FBI.
you
Feel sorry for him.
We don't work for the FBI. Get in the car.
You don't know.
Sit in.
You ain't privileged.
Straight
bitch.
Walking Dead.
You're right. Stop.
The Walking Dead right there.
Stop. Will you stop fighting? Stop. Why are you so angry?
Because you're an abusive lying
watch your foot.
son of a bitch.
Watch your foot. Watch your foot.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I think her foot fits between that door if it's
Watch
closed.
your foot.
Snap her shit. They slam that door.
Now
she's,
you're gonna
her
get
ankles are
tied.
gone.
Get off. Stop. Stand up.
Yo. Tough little 3-pounder right there, boy. It's like catching a fish.
There's just a little too much drinking and fighting going on today. So
Absolutely, sir. Thank you for being slightly more cooperative.
More cooperative than your stick over there.
Let me turn this air on for you, friend.
You want to make shit up? Make shit up.
No, because you're acting out of control.
You're out of control.
Where's your ID at?
Don't worry about it. You lost my fucking ID.
No, we have
You
everything.
formed identity theft, you fucking pig ass bitch.
They can hog tie?
My head down,
Yeah,
you
if you spit, you're
motherfucking
spitting on
abusive
yourself.
shit. Fucking.
Oh, man. That's it, shackled. It takes 6 of y'all with this little... Watch them toenails. She'll get you. She will disembowel one of y'all with them toenails like a kangaroo. You gotta watch out. These savage Karens ain't no joke. They'll rip your gut open. Look at her.
Fucking.
Don't cross her legs. No.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Tighten it all the way.
They put a leash on the leg. Imagine her at home. And it's just her husband. Just her husband there to control her.
Help me.
Mama. All right. Maybe she'll like you.
What's going on, Nicole? What the fuck do you want, you stupid bitch?
Maybe she'll like you. Woo, she's like a demon in a movie. Look at her.
She'll like you.
Watch her head
What's going on,
turn
Nicole?
slowly and deliberately.
What the fuck do you want, you stupid bitch?
Okay, can you step out?
On Nicole. What the
Hold
fuck?
on.
Maybe she'll like you.
What's going on, Nicole? What the fuck do you want, you stupid bitch?
Okay, can you step out?
What the fuck do you want, you fucking
Oh, she is?
Because she's kicking and spitting, so.
Okay.
kicking and spitting? What are you taking my vapes for?
How many vapes you got?
2. What do you know about fucking? What do you know about fucking? Fuck. What are you touching my bra for, you rapist bitch? Touch me, bitch.
Do me a favor.
She ain't like that.
What do you know about fucking human fucking trafficking, bitch? What do you know about fucking,
One kind of disorderly conduct, that's it. She spit on her. Those cops were very nice. That's a very nice little cop town. I wonder if we find any other videos where they tearing people's lives apart. But she was charged with one kind of disorderly conduct. Shit, my block, she'd have got her ass whooped. That's crazy. None of the spitting, nothing.
anything about anything?
Shut your
Thank you and sorry.
Why you mad, girl? That is a crazy, crazy story, boy. These skinny tough titties right here. That shit's hilarious. See what else we're working with here. I also have to add. I wanna go here. Let's see. Unbelievable, boy. Unbelievable. The mess these people put themselves in. The mess these people put themselves in. When the suspect is smarter than the cops, I always like those. I always believe we need a better brand of criminal, like the Joker would say.
There are only a few times in history where suspects managed to beat the cops at their own game. From genius fugitives to civilians who embarrassed cops so bad they had to leave, here are 5 times suspects outsmarted cops.
Promise you I'm not no damn prison escape.
You'd have done run by now.
Starting with the case of Joshua Lloyd, who in July of 2022 was geocaching Phoenix, Arizona. Geocaching is an activity where people hide physical containers known as caches in different places around the world, and others solve puzzles in order to find them. Joshua is currently searching on the side of a public road, but it seems somebody wasn't too happy about this.
Oh, hold on. We got the cops. They're gonna run my license plate. Morning, can I help you?
No, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that. Could be private property.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily. Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
Hold on. I need to see what's up. Are they giving us like 5 stories here? Or they're giving us 1 story because I had the whole story.
There are only a few times in history where suspects managed to beat the cops at their own game. From genius fugitives to civilians who embarrassed cops so bad they had to leave, here are 5 times suspects outsmarted.
I thought Tom lost this fight. I believe we covered Tom. I thought he lost that fight. Okay, we saw this one here. Let's see what we got new. Here.
Cops.
Promise you I'm not no damn prison escape.
You'd have done run by now.
Starting with the case of Joshua Lloyd, who in July of 2022 was geocaching Phoenix, Arizona. Geocaching is an activity where people hide physical containers known as caches in different places around the world, and others solve puzzles in order to find them. Joshua is currently searching on the side of a public road, but it seems somebody wasn't too happy about this.
Oh, hold on. We got the cops. They're gonna run my license plate. Morning, can I help you?
No, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that. Could be private property.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily. Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
I mean, I would figure it's public. You have electric access here.
Is there anybody in the car?
No, just me. But if you want to go check, go ahead, go check.
Can I get your permission to do anything else?
No.
Do I need your permission?
You would need my permission to go
cop's
in.
a prick. Arrogant, skinny head ass.
Inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car. Do I?
Oh yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if.
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
Looks like this officer isn't having a good day. At the first possible moment,
Caught his girl with buddy that's with him. Just doesn't know it was buddy that's with him. He knows she cheating. He just don't know with who.
he decides to start an argument out of nothing. He is right that he doesn't need permission to look inside the car, but Joshua is just trying to be polite. There's no need whatsoever for the cop to make this difficult. This little rant of his...
because he's salty. His small spine ass is salty. That dude told him from the beginning it's public, ain't it? They don't like being told what's what. They want to pull you over on public property. When you tell them it's public, they don't like that. What do you mean it's public? It's public, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about here?
His seems almost born
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitoring and management. Remote
They
access.
don't want to be
help
challenged
desk
about
and
nothing.
Out of
They don't want the
insecurity.
truth, nothing.
Cop to make this difficult. This little rant of his seems almost born out of insecurity, and that becomes a pattern
Facts.
as the footage progresses.
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own.
Insecurity and ego, boy. It is destroying you people on a daily basis, and arrogance.
You can do a plain view.
Becomes a difficult.
Not
This
just
little
cops.
rant of his seems almost born out of insecurity, and that becomes a pattern as the footage progresses.
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own. You can do a plain view search.
Okay, I thought you were under the impression you had to give me permission.
I mean, would you guys like my name? I'll give you my name. You don't have to run the plate for it because my name's not on the plate.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Josh what?
Lloyd.
Hey, Phil. we may have to
Joshua
tow-
Lloyd.
Huh?
Joshua. You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's
So?
It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Oh, are you serious?
That guy's a dumb pig, boy. That's a silly bastard right there. I'm pretty sure that guy's wife hates him, his kids hate him, everybody hates him. That guy's a dickhead.
Not even gonna explore.
We may have to tow it.
Look at this jerk off.
Mm-hmm.
Joey jerk off.
Lloyd.
Hey, Phil. we may have to
Joshua
tow-
Lloyd.
Huh?
Joshua. You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Oh, are you serious? Not even gonna question me on who it's registered to? Would you like the insurance and registration?
Oh, you're not driving it. Why would I ask for that?
It seems as though this cop is trying to make everything into a bigger deal than it needs to be. Sure, it might seem odd that the car is registered to a different name next to a guy that appears to have just been staring at a wall for 30 minutes, but we know that Josh has a reasonable explanation for it, just the same as the cops would if they bothered to ask. But instead, the cop just decides that the best idea is to tow the car and call the owner, instead of just talking to the guy that's explicitly saying he can explain everything.
I'm going to try and get a hold of the owner, see if they know where the car is. Otherwise,
She'll tell you that her son-in-law has it. You're gonna let him act like that just because I'm standing over
Yeah,
here.
he is, because he's pussy. Of course he's going to let him act like that, because he's soft. He a punk. That punk taught that punk everything that punk knows how to do. So, of course, he's going to let him act like that. And that's the argument I have with, oh, so many good cops. Listen, man, they punks. They punks too. All the ones that you think are not on the tape, that you think if they ain't actively checking dude and saying, nah, bro, we're not putting ourselves in this position over this guy. Like, there ain't enough other shit that y'all got to worry about. We're not going to put ourselves in this position over this guy. We're going to mind our business because it's not our business. You know what I'm saying? Nah, so this dude's a punk. And dude asked him the right question.
Next to law has it. You're gonna let him act like that
Yep.
just because I'm standing
His
over
daddy.
here next to a wall, and you guys haven't even asked me what I'm doing. I even turned around. I gave you the thumbs up. He comes out all hard. Why? I'm not trying to catch you in
daddy.
anything, man. Asking a simple question.
The other cop's smirk says it all. He's well aware that his partner's behavior is unreasonable and frankly just weird, but at the same time, he can't badmouth him either.
Have you been allowed to use the car?
I live with her, yes, and I'm allowed to use the car, hence
Okay.
the reason why I have it.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to do some research, find out whose property that is. You got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private.
Don't he look like the Tiger King? He look like the Tiger King. Look at this sucker. Look at it. Insert Tiger King outfit right here. I'm never going to financially recover from this. That's Buddy right there. With all his little hand gestures and shit. You a punk. That cop's a punk.
Property that is. You got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private property, then I'll author a report for trespassing.
Shut up.
I don't think it
And-
would be private
I
property
don't-
because
I don't-
what I was doing was a
listen to your
public
statement.
event. So
Josh,
you guys never even
Josh,
asked
listen
me.
to your statement. I don't think. That's why I'm going to find out for sure whose property. it
Okay, you
belongs to.
go ahead for sure.
Again, here's the thing. I don't need your permission to check out.
Get your
whose
bitch ass
property,
outta here.
But I appreciate you giving me the go-ahead.
Can I have your name and badge number, please? Your card?
8632.
8632.
You're recording it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yeah,
All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
The way the second cop acts after his partner leaves is like he's brought his kid along
Look,
to work.
Daddy did good. Daddy punked you. Look at all of y'all run around like this. Batman and Robin. Look what Daddy did. Suckers, punks, pussies. Fuck these guys.
And he's telling Josh to just let him have his fun. Regardless, the first officer tells Josh that they're gonna head off and do research to make sure this isn't private property. But even if it was, it'd be incredibly hard to convict him of trespassing anyway. As you can tell from the footage,
He's
the
on a
area
public
of land he was
sidewalk.
on is directly next to a public sidewalk, and there is no signage alluding to the fact that the grass is somehow private property. However, even if it was, because of the lack of signage, Josh would never be made aware that he shouldn't be there, meaning it's impossible to claim he knowingly entered private property, the legal definition of trespass.
So Officer Jerkoff and his offspring could just take their stupid asses home and mind their business. But the problem is that dude feels weak everywhere he goes. So you gotta play strong.
But before he lets the cops go, Josh has just one more thing to say to them.
Look, he has to get the last word. Dude cannot shut the fuck up. That's ego. That's all it is. It's just ego. It's just ego. Him and his son. He teaches his son that shit too.
You know.
This is Glow4
Josh,
Dora,
I
your
hope you sue
personal
these
craft
bitches. You should have
laser.
made them
Plug
whoop
it
your
in,
ass.
Connect and push the button. The beam of light.
No, hold on. Before you go and give me the lecture, how about this? Before you come up all hard ass on somebody, you ask them what they're doing. You could ask me simply at the very beginning, nicely, hey, what are you doing?
Do the research and find out whose property you're on because
Fuck you. You said you was gonna do the research. If I'm breaking the law, come get some then. Evidently, I didn't break the law. You breaking the law. You still running your stupid mouth.
Breaking the law.
It's public property, I can tell you that.
Stating that as a fact.
I am. I'm stating it as a fact because I like fucking with you guys.
Well, now you're using more profanity.
I can use profanity. It's the First Amendment.
You dumb bitch. YouTube, did you hear that? Did you hear that, YouTube?
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech.
Did you hear that, YouTube?
Can use it to emphasize my sentences. One man's curse word is another man's lyric.
Realer words have never been spoken. I fucks with Josh. Josh is that dude.
First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech. I can use it to emphasize my sentences. One man's curse word is another man's lyric.
Josh articulates everything perfectly and
Can't
of
even grow a
course
beard
is
yet.
perfectly correct. Throughout this entire interaction, he provided everything the cops asked for and more, remained polite throughout most of the conversation.
Listen, fuck remain polite. If they ain't remain polite, I ain't gotta remain polite. Fuck them.
And most importantly, knew the law down to a T. But with all of that said, he was still treated badly by this cop who frankly had no idea what he was talking about. He's completely right to explain his free speech rights too. But to explain this further talking about, he's badly by this cop who frankly had no idea what he was talking about. He's completely right to explain his free speech rights too. But to explain this further, let's take a look at the...
Listen here. That's 6 minutes. Yeah, this guy's a certified jerk off, and his offspring over there, the fruit of his nuts. Look at his stupid face, just a dummy, just a tiny little man.
Badly by this cop who frankly had no idea what he was talking about. He's completely right to explain his free speech rights too. But to explain this further, let's take a look at the case of Tom, a teenager who managed to totally school 2 cops when he was pulled over by cops who also had...
Listen, Tom, what's his name? Tom?
Speech rights too. But to explain this further, let's take a look at the...
Tom already destroyed him rocking the OTF shirt, man. We already saw this one. I want to see if they offer any extra information right here than we got before. But he already put himself on the hit list with the police over the OTF t-shirt.
The case of Tom, a teenager who managed to totally school 2 cops when he was pulled over by cops who also had no idea what the law was. This man was walking down the side of a road.
They didn't give us this story last time.
When a police officer passed him. As they drove by, the man flipped him.
They gave us the story, but not this version of it, because I didn't see Tom call him an idiot.
Him off, breaking no laws in doing so.
All right, so Tom flipped him off.
Past him. As they drove by, the man flipped him off, breaking no laws in doing so. But the cops still got personally offended and decided to do this.
Why you giving me the finger? What? What's your problem? What? Why you giving me the finger?
Felt like it.
I'm walking away. Huh? Am I free to go? Why you giving me the finger? Am I free to go?
I felt like it.
For what reason?
The man who we'll call Tom gets pulled over for allegedly flipping off an officer. Immediately after talking with the officer, Tom asks if he's free to go, and if he's not, why he's being detained. Predictably, the officer isn't able to give a great response to either of these completely valid questions.
What's your problem? Am I free to go? No. What, do you have a problem? No. You have a problem? No. You don't have a problem, then I can leave. Why are you giving me the finger when you're walking? Huh? Come here. I'm free to go. No, you're not. Get over here. Why? Because. Is that a lawful order? Yeah. For what reason? Because you're giving me the finger. That's legal. No, it isn't. Says who? What's the law? What's your name? The law? What's your name? How old are you?
Conveniently,
That's
it isn't difficult to find the law on this one. Perhaps unsurprisingly, contempt of cop or police disrespect is an incredibly common catalyst for unlawful arrest. However, it's very easy to prove that swearing or gesturing at a cop in a non-threatening way is completely legal across the U.S. Freedom of speech is, of course, protected under the First Amendment right, and courts have concluded.
You hear that, YouTube?
That giving the finger counts as protected speech. In fact, in 2006, a case was opened against a man in a very similar position, and the court explicitly stated that directing the middle finger at an officer is protected expression under the First Amendment, meaning that Tom is well within his rights to flip the officer off. But unfortunately, the situation begins to escalate, and even more words are exchanged.
Have a good one. Pig. Fucking pig. Whatever. Fuck you. What? You husband. Come here. I'm afraid of you. Come here.
I'm going to show you some specific ways you can use Arcade to speed up your workflow. I typically like to start with...
Here. Get over here. What? You husband. Come here. I'm afraid of you. Come here. Get over here. What? Get over here. I'm not doing anything illegal. Yeah, you are. You just cursed me off. That's not a crime. Yes, it is. Says who? Says me. Turn around. Come on.
Says me. That's your answer right there. That's the most honest answer any one of those motherfuckers are going to give you. Says me.
Fucking crime. Yes, it is. Why are you cursing me? It's not a crime. What's your name? It's not a crime. What's your name? Help! Help! No help. Help!
At this point, the officer turns off his body camera, which on top of being
that
illegal...
should be a charge right there. You ain't got no reason, no excuse, nothing. Nothing. No reason to turn off your camera. Name one. I can't think of one. No way.
Definitely isn't the officer turns off his body camera, which on top of being illegal, definitely isn't the best thing to do as you're handling a civilian who's screaming for help. This time, the cop cites Tom's more recent expletives as the reason for arrest, but once again, Tom is completely allowed to say what he said. The law says the only words not protected by the First Amendment are fighting words intended to incite an immediate breach of peace. Or, in short, words that directly threaten someone, or imply that the speaker is going to physically attack someone. Obviously, what Tom said falls into neither of these categories, and as backup arrives, the cop starts to realize
unless it was a threat and he was gonna uck a pig.
He might be in the wrong.
You're being detained because you're acting strange.
Acting strange?
That's not legal.
It is legal. He's allowed to detain you until he performs his investigation.
So what am I doing though? What am I doing that made him detain me? What legal right? Every time I rode by him twice, he shot me the finger. So I turned around and say, "Well, you're." Is that a crime? Problem. And then he tells me to. No, that's not a crime. Fuck off, pig. Yeah, fuck off, pig. Yeah. That's not a crime. He's looking at you because he's like, "What the fuck you want me to do?" Yeah. It's not a crime. I know my rights.
Yo, the other video, the other video did not give us this information. Shorty's on his shit.
It's not a crime. He's looking at you because he's like, "What the fuck you want me to do?" Because it's not a crime. I know my rights. I don't have to say any of that.
You do if you're being detained.
For what reason? What legal reason am I being detained for?
Where are you coming from and where are you?
What legal reason am I
I'm
being
not
detained
answering shit. Why you asking me questions, Biff? Huh? I don't gotta answer your questions, Biff. You know what I mean? Just because Uncle Fester called you over here doesn't mean you got some kind of authority over here. Because first of all, y'all are detaining me illegally. There's no initial crime. So even if he were to fight them right now and they charge him with resisting, well, what's he resisting? How is he resisting if there wasn't a crime?
I need to know that. Legally, I need to know that.
Now the officers are telling Tom that he's legally required to identify himself now that he's being detained, despite not being able to provide a reason for his detention. While this is often correct during an arrest, in New Jersey, a person being detained not suspected of committing a motor vehicle offense can refuse to give ID. But the cops are still way behind on this. Now they can't even figure out why they're detaining him.
Why are you
shooting me the finger?
Why are you?
Is that illegal?
Why are you flipping the bird? Yes, it is. It's causing a public disturbance and a public alarm if you are cursing.
So
in
a
public.
single one.
So when you are cursing in public, you are causing a public disturbance. You're being a nuisance to the public.
I'd like to see you guys prove it in court.
What he is doing is he's not saying you're being charged with anything. At that
I'm
point,
just
he's
figuring out
detaining
what's
you
wrong with you.
to make sure that there is nothing wrong.
Make sure you're okay.
Make sure that you're okay.
What reason does he need to detain me?
He thought maybe he thought you were signaling him down. I'm not sure.
You knew very well that I wasn't signaling to you, right? I wasn't signaling.
Well, you bring attention to yourself.
That's not signaling.
You're acting strange. I'm making sure you're okay.
The officers are desperately trying to make excuses now, and now seem to be claiming that this is a welfare check, and Tom's middle finger was a signal for help.
Right.
Luckily, a case closed in 2013 explored this very same matter. A cop observed a man giving him the finger and pulled him over, stating he thought he was trying to get his attention and was concerned. But the court eventually ruled that, quote, this ancient gesture of insult is not the basis for a reasonable suspicion of a traffic violation of impending criminal activity. So with this in mind, it's extremely likely that the court would decide that the cop was lying here as well, even without the body cam footage. But the best part of this entire investigation is watching the officer's face as he tries to escape the hole he's dug for himself.
Cursing and using vulgar gestures is causing a public disturbance.
What's the First Amendment for?
First Amendment is for your freedom of speech. Okay. What does that have to do with?
Was I making a call to action? Was I making a call to action? Was I like threatening you in any way? Did I threaten you?
Do you understand?
You know what a call to action is?
Do you understand that you're acting?
Is that a call to action? Am I calling for an action to be done against?
Acting smarter than them, or acting like you. Even if the kid's a dummy and only knows one thing, and this is all he knows. He knows more than what they know in that sense. And these guys just sitting here just with their whole uniform on, feeling important. They're just a bunch of dummies in uniforms.
Do you understand that it is? Listen.
That's not legal.
It's behavior that's out of the ordinary.
Which one was it?
So what were you doing?
Well, I want to know from your perspective.
I pulled up onto the scene, so you tell me what you were doing.
To bring you attention.
I plead the fifth. You fucking idiot.
What has now turned into an argument lasts for a few more minutes before Tom finally...
She was knocking on the door for 30 minutes.
What do you want from me?
finally gives in and hands his ID. Argument lasts for a few more minutes before Tom finally gives in and hands his ID over and is told he's free to leave. Remember, he was not legally required to identify.
Here's the problem with this ID shit. How do we know they didn't take that kid's address and said, boy, you made a fool out of me on my shift, and now I'm going to take this address, I'm going to come do something to you. You know? He's not on file as being arrested. He's not on file as being detained. He's not on file as nothing, but they have his information now because they forced it out of him, knowing that he beat them dudes bloody, and you know. And that's another thing, YouTube. Y'all don't get metaphors and shit. I say he beat them bloody, I mean mentally beat them bloody, and y'all will probably demonetize this video for it. Like, I don't get it. But he beat them bloody, so now they feel like they got to take out some revenge on him. So they just take his ID and take a good look, and they go get him where they want to get him. Like, it's tyrant shit. I ain't going.
By himself, but that was the only thing that got. He was not legally required to identify himself, but that was the only thing that got the officers to let him go.
So that's
And
basically
his
kidnapping, dog. If you're not letting me leave and I don't have to give you an ID, you just kidnapped that young man and you got his information. Now you doxed him. You kidnapped him and you doxed him.
told he's free to leave. Remember, he was not legally required to identify himself, but that was the only thing that got the officers to let him go. Tom also informed the officers that he intended to pursue legal action, but very little information about this is publicly available, or the fates of these horrifyingly corrupt officers. Both of these cases have featured people who knew the law perfectly and managed to defend their own rights from corrupt officers. But let's flip the perspective quickly and look at criminals who were so smart, they managed to escape the cops with crafty techniques and street smarts. One such case is that of Quantrell Schwarzlow, who managed to outsmart cops by escaping custody in just seconds.
Alright.
Quantrell was brought in for strangling a girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
I'm out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was like a movie. Like, the door opened, which released the pressure, and the wind came through.
Oh, no.
That's great.
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. Of course, this isn't the only example of suspects escaping police custody. In fact, Richard McNair's escape plan was so smart, he managed to stay out of jail for 18 months, but not without an extremely close call. Richard was originally arrested for the shooting of 2 men.
Come on, man. Magnum PI. Littlefinger Magnum PI. Shit.
After he was caught robbing a house in North Dakota. One was badly injured, and the other died at the scene. Richard was given 3 life sentences. One was badly injured. Of 2 men after he was caught robbing a house in North Dakota. One was badly injured, and the other died at the scene. Richard was given 3 life sentences for this, but he had absolutely no intention of sticking around for any of this. In 2006, he managed to escape from the prison by burying himself in a pile of mail and being carried straight out the door. But just hours later, he was stopped by police while jogging away from the prison.
You live around here, buddy? No. Where you live at? Down the road by Pineville. Pineville? Uh-huh. Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you? No, man. What's your name? Robert Jones.
Richard appears calm, cool, and collected while
I
talking
feel like
to the
that
cop.
I feel
and
like
gives
that
the
cop
innocent
knew it
alias
was him.
of
I feel like that cop knew it was him, but was scared to try to come at him by himself.
Robert Jones, collected while...
What's your name?
Because he hesitated.
Okay.
On,
Do you have any form of...
He's breathing, he's jogging.
Pineville? Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you? No, man. What's your name? Robert Jones.
Richard appears calm, cool, and collected while talking to the cop, and gives the innocent alias of Robert Jones, stating that he's just out jogging around where he's stationed for work.
That's not the problem right now. What's your address? I don't have an address.
Bam! HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. Every box comes
Address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing. What is? We got an escapee. Oh, shit. Where from? Prison. There's a prison here?
Richard must think that the jig is up, but he manages to stay calm and play it cool. He gives a simple, neutral response and keeps his stance on the loose to avoid looking uneasy. The cop then radios in for a detailed description of the fugitive and attempts to match it up to Richard.
How old is your guy? You're how old? 50. I was born in 56. You was born in 56. 58. What color you got? Green. Well, kind of a turquoise blue. Turquoise blue.
Most people in this situation would be getting restless and giving short, closed-off responses because of nerves. But Richard somehow manages to give full answers to everything and even jokes with the officer. He's slowly trying to convince him that he's just a normal guy and that he's absolutely not hiding anything.
You know the bad thing about it? What's that? You're matching up to him.
Bruh, you scared. You don't want it to be dude. What's the other excuse? he said, it's a missing prisoner. He said, oh, hell. And then he said, he's matching up to you. Well, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck.
The bad thing about it,
What's that?
you're matching up to him.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off. He'll be back to the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Where are you from?
We're originally Dallas, Texas.
What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
This should have been it for Richard.
Bruh.
He gives a completely different name to his original alias, but the cop somehow completely missed it and
Because
carries
the cop don't want no part of that problem. The cop want to go home that night.
on regardless.
Put yourself in my position. Where's y'all's motel at?
Okay, Walmart's right there. Go right at Walmart, and there's a road, 165, that goes south. Little old tiny hotel. I mean, it's clean, but it's family owned.
Little old tiny hotel.
Yeah, you know, like a motel deal. You park up there. I promise you, I'm not no damn serious in this case.
Bro, you been there 2 weeks. You don't know nothing about none of that. Where you living? What you doing? Your name Jimmy Jones. You was from Pineville. You live by Pineville. Now you from Dallas.
You know that yourself.
No damn serious in this case.
You'd have done run by now.
You know, mind you, as many times as this cop been chilling and laughing and joking and looking around, dude could have snuffed him a long time ago. Boom! Dropped him, and it would have been on from there.
Yourself. Did you see anybody or anything?
There's some kids up there playing. I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but...
Hey, not see anybody or anything?
There's some kids up there.
You know that yourself.
Damn serious in this case.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself.
You'd have done run by
Did you
now.
see anybody or anything?
There's some kids up there playing. I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but...
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job, man.
I know you are. Can
know?
you write down your phone number, your cell phone number, so I can have whoever call you?
Just call 911 is all you got to do, and they'll get a hold of us.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
All
This
right,
was the
man. I'll
last
see you
time
for
Richard
lunch next
McNair was-
week. Good. Hang out, have a beer. Bum. What a bum.
Have whoever call you?
Just call 911 is all you got to do, and they'll get a hold of us.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This was the last time Richard McNair was seen for 18 months. During his time on the run, he traveled using stolen cars and supplies from Louisiana all the way up to Canada, where apparently he almost bought a property and attempted to settle down. In October of 2007, Richard was finally caught and apprehended in New Brunswick after he was identified driving a stolen vehicle miles from where it was last reported. Despite quite literally being a murderer, Richard did play this incredibly well and simply outsmarted the cop and all the others on his tail for a year and a half. This cop must have been humiliated, but not as much as
That gotta be the end of that cop's career at that point. Like, you done, bro. But we've seen worse. We've seen drunk driving cops on the highway that jump in the passenger side and say they're not driving, and they're still the sheriff for the police department in that town. So it is what it is.
And a half. This cop must have been humiliated, but not as much as the unfortunate officer who had a run-in with Joel Delgado, who had his escape planned for days before it actually took place. Joel had been arrested on a myriad of charges, including drug trafficking and shooting his girlfriend, and was looking to go away for a long time. But after his most recent arrest, he told police that he'd been badly injured, so was taken to court in a wheelchair. This is why police were extremely shocked when this happened.
I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm gonna shoot your.
For someone confined to a wheelchair, Joel...
Roofers are furious about this new product that's going viral. Replace your whole roof in as little as...
sure can run, as just seconds after escaping, he completely disappeared.
Now, which way you go?
Went straight through the alley and cut that way.
What's in your phone?
Catch him. What you mean what's in my phone?
My damn radio came.
Hold on. Damn, bro, if I try to come behind you and get him.
I don't know where he went.
He's probably sitting behind one of those cars.
The wheelchair dude got up and ran.
Explain that one to the boss, huh? The wheelchair dude jumped up out the chair and ran. That's funny.
Try to come behind you and get him.
I don't know where he went. Hey, Hook. The wheelchair dude got up and ran.
He's hiding behind one of those cars.
Yeah. I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the mother.
You told him you was going to catch him. You told him you was going to shoot him in the back.
The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him. Hell. Tim's had pulled off. Yeah. I can't even remember his name. He on the run.
Oh, man, you fired.
All right.
You got Buddy's phone.
Hey, he took off, man. The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all that shit.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he?
No, he played all of you dummies.
Unfortunately for Joel, his freedom was short-lived, as just a few hours later, he was caught and arrested once more, gaining nothing other than a count of felony escape to add to the list. It could be argued these last few cops had a simple lapse in judgment or simply got beaten in the moment. But Mac Proctor proves that this cop had no idea what he was doing in the first place, all by knowing the law and standing his ground. Mac was parked in a private parking lot waiting for a takeout order while on his shift as a delivery driver. While his vehicle wasn't in a designated parking spot, it wasn't blocking the flow of traffic, and he'd only left it there unattended while picking up his food. Upon returning to his vehicle, Mac was approached by a police officer stating he was violating parking rules.
All right, Mr. Proctor. That is your last name. Everything okay?
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to answer anything, dude.
Okay.
You don't have to. Why do you stand here all day? I get paid either way.
Can you go ahead and finish your job so I can carry on?
What's it with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk to everybody like that?
I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to go ahead and wrap things up, please.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Mac has every right to stay silent in the face of the officer's questions, especially ones that don't at all pertain to criminal proceedings. At no point did he raise his tone or say anything out of line.
See, this is my problem. They keep saying that shit, right? And I get it. But isn't it still a form of kissing ass? Kissing ass to the cop, kissing ass to the judge. If I got to sit there and talk to him politely and nicely. He's not treating me politely. Why would it should, the moment he starts not treating me politely, anything that's impolite that I do after that should be, off the record. And it shouldn't have nothing to do with your perception of me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. You're just going to treat me however the fuck you want.
Yet the officer asks why he's being so angry. Many people think that some police officers are used to consistently being in command and control on these interactions, and it's possible the same is true with this officer. When Mac exercised his rights and just asked for things
over there with his stupid fucking movements. He just wants to feel not like the pudgy little bitch that he is. That's all he wants with his day, with his badge, with his job.
To be moved along, this cop was surprised and took it as a combative statement.
All right, well, I'll give you a break on it, but I'm saying this isn't a parking spot, okay, dude?
You're not giving me a break. You're harassing me at this point. I'd like to leave. May I leave now, please?
Well, do you understand?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. So do you understand why I stopped you?
Do I need to answer any more of your questions?
You don't have to.
Okay.
The officer informs Mac that he is being detained for parking here. To issue a citation for parking violation, you must be breaking either local, state, or federal law. Something like parking in a handicap spot without proper documentation.
Hey, Mr. Proctor, can I just give you your stuff so you can leave?
Can you?
I can, but you're the one. I would have let you go a long time ago.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can leave?
I'll give it to you right now. I just want to know that you're okay, because usually I don't get people all this.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can be on my way?
You're okay.
I'm not saying that.
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
Hey, there we go again. Jesus.
Bro, he want to force the words out of your fucking mouth. Who are these people, man?
I'm trying to say that
you're trying to display your power to me right now.
I'm concerned about it. Is there a problem to be concerned about another human being?
You have no reason to be concerned about me.
So it's okay then. You're okay then.
You can hand me my documents and I can be on my way, or we can.
Okay. You're not gonna. Okay, here. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a chance on you. All right, here, Mr. Proctor.
You're taking a chance on me? You gonna take a chance on me? No, bitch. You lost. Rather than not say nothing and just hand him his shit, you could have probably kept your win to yourself. But you had to acknowledge that you lost by saying, I'm going to give you a break.
Everything's cool. Here, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a chance on you.
I'm going to take a chance on you.
Mr. Proctor.
Fuck out of here.
You're right. Everything's cool. All right. We're blocking traffic. Here, your stuff.
Mac was allowed to leave without further incident, but this interaction raises questions about why he was met with further difficulties after doing nothing other than exercising his Fifth Amendment right. In fact, it's strange that the entire interaction even happened in the first place. If the officer had observed Mac's vehicle obstructing traffic, the incident could have been avoided by simply asking him to move his vehicle out of the way and let him go about his day from there. Instead, the officer detained Mac, preventing him from moving his vehicle and keeping it in the very place that's allegedly impeding traffic flow. The cop later found out that Mac wasn't even a federal agent or officer himself, and simply managed to prove just how valuable it is to know the law.
Crazy shit, boy.
She burnt. She burnt. Somebody probably set the call.
This is an hour. I want to get into this one day, but I'm going to start with that one because that one's an hour and a half long. And I don't know why. It's an hour and a half long, and I don't want to have it long, you know. We've already been on here an hour and 50. So that video did not have what I was expecting, but it was dope. It gave me the other angle of a couple of things that I had seen before. See what we have here. See a shoplifter hiding bushes after biting police officer. No audio through the whole thing? No audio? Nah. Well, I don't know. Who needs audio, right? Let's take a look. We got no audio for this. Flying solo.
On September 17th, 2023, a Joliet police officer was conducting a business check at Walgreens. The officer was there to speak to staff about a case from 2021. Upon arrival at Walgreens, the officer was met by a staff member. He advised that there was a female in the store who appeared to be shoplifting and that the other staff members were keeping an eye on her. The officer decided to stay at the front register with the employee to observe her. The female, later identified as Samantha, came to the front register with some items she appeared to be purchasing. When the employee began to scan Samantha's items, she suddenly walked out the front door and began running.
Got your ass, Samantha. Joliet. Got it. She's running.
I started at Purdue Global because it was really easy to try to balance classes.
Gone on you.
Where are you going? Stop! You're under arrest!
One circle.
Well, it's funny, I'm out with a female at the Walgreens.
Oh, caught up in the fence.
Please, stop her now. Please, stop resisting. Please let me go. You're under arrest now. Please let me go. Oh, you're under arrest. Let go my pants.
Made it over the fence.
You are under arrest. Please let go my pants. Please let go my pants. Stop right now. You're resisting.
Samantha, you wildin'.
Please let go my pants. I'm not letting you go. Please let go my pants. Please stop. You grab me. Please let go of me. You're going to jail. Please. You got nowhere to go back here. All right, let's go. I'm going to get you on the other side. Let go of me. Please don't. Please. My backup's coming, and you're going to get tased. Please don't. Stop right now. Please. Okay.
You losing me, bro. That's why you screaming.
Okay. Hands up now. Hands up, you're under arrest. You understand me? I can't put my other hand up.
Pants is down. Her pants is down. Oh, she bit him. Ooh, the chompers.
Oh.
Man, I don't know, man. See, that's dangerous. You don't want one of those meth teeth to fall off as she's biting you. Man, that's nasty. So you breaking bad. You bitch your ass. Right there, you should have tased it. Dump that shit.
20, Walgreens. Ingles and Larkin.
Run inside and get some.
Female bit me.
Run inside and get some rubbing alcohol.
He's in the wood, tree line
Go
here.
outside.
Behind some fences.
Nah, she's gone. She's
We got
in
units around.
meth land.
So am I black
I'll
and
never
white.
find her.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
On the west side of the building.
Units to the west side of the building.
She bit him.
All
ran off
right.
from the fence.
Did you see if she came in a car?
No, man. Well, me and my boss were working, and then we were observing her for 20 minutes. She had on a big ass white purse, and she went to the pharmacy to get her prescription or something. And we started noticing that her bag kept getting bigger and bigger. And then Zelensky walked in. Just happened to be that he was here. And then by the time she got to the register, I was about to ring her up, and she booked it. That's when he ran after her.
And then she put a meth tooth in his hand. Bit him.
Okay. But you never saw.
He got 3 days.
I never saw
After
a car.
3 days, he
I don't know
turned
if she
into one
got
of them.
Alright. 21. Staff says that they never saw a vehicle.
10-4. Staff never saw a vehicle that she came in. Units on the perimeter. Agents is showing her. It's 5-6 over 180 Wandover Green.
So she's probably somewhere in
Hunker.
Yeah.
He gonna lose that hand.
43. Every vehicle in the lot is accounted for with the exception of that white SUV. Staff says that's been abandoned for weeks, though. For every vehicle is accounted for.
You said you told her. You get away from me now, I'm gonna get you on the other side.
So the thing is, I started watching her because 2 years ago I dealt with her shoplifting.
Yeah.
I never got her arrested, but I kicked her out.
Yeah.
So when she walked in, I knew she was. I knew what she was up to.
Just remember what I said. Just call. Like you ain't gotta deal with these people.
Yeah.
Like just fucking.
Units around 2 Mile Road is going to be the doors open on the north side of the building. Unknown how many subjects are there.
What he said?
On the north side of the building.
The cops are telling him to call the
2 Mile
cops.
Road is going to be
Instead
the
of
doors
watching
open
them.
on the north side of the building. Unknown how many subjects are there.
Joliet Police K9!
Hold on. I want to hear what he said.
Just remember what I said. Yeah.
So when she walked in, I knew she was. I knew what she was up to.
Just remember what I said. Just call. Like you ain't gotta deal with these people.
Yeah.
Like just fucking.
Units around 2 Mile Road is going to be the doors open on the north side of the building. Unknown how many subjects are there.
Oh, I'm working with the cops too. What? I didn't understand what he said. I didn't hear what he said.
Joliet Police K9! Amanda, in the wood lines, you are under arrest. Surrender now. A dog will use a search. He will find you. He will bite you.
He gonna eat you. See, he want payback.
Joliet Police K9.
She bit him.
Amanda in the wood line, you are under arrest. Make yourself known right now.
He
A
put the
dog will use a
canine in
search.
there.
He will find you and he will bite you.
You bit me, he bite you.
Joliet Police K9, Amanda in the wood lines. Make yourself known. Surrender now. A dog will use a search. He will find you. He will bite you. Last chance. Surrender now. Joliet Police K9.
Find the methy. Find the methy. Find the
Find the
methy.
man.
Gone. Pull him through a bush. Pull the cop through the bush. Like thread in the needle.
Rito, here! Rito, here!
Yo, the dog missed it? Come on.
Rito, here!
It's a regular dog. Y'all lying. Y'all bluffing.
Rito, here!
Now they're sicking the dog on him. If the dog didn't find what the cop did.
Rito, here! Rito, here! Where's he at?
That dog's crazy.
Move.
He's on my ass.
Move. Where is he? Bring up here.
Is the dog for?
Here. Bring up here.
Giving him slack.
Right here. Stand up. Get up.
You took that dog forever.
Get up. Turn around. Get up.
I can't move. Please help me.
Get your arms behind
all
your
the way
back.
in
Get up.
Get on your stomach right now. I'm trying.
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Put your hands on your back.
Well, she thought she was Rambo. She did the Rambo.
What's on your back?
Put your hands on your back.
I can't move. Please take me to the hospital, please. First, before I go, I know I'm going on a I can't. I have to go to the hospital. Oh.
Now, here we go. Here be the problem. Does she need the hospital, or is she just playing some methy games? You know what I'm saying? We seen this go bad. Seen it go bad with the kid earlier today that was in the interrogation room shot and nobody noticed. Same thing with the dude that ate the work. He ate it. He was having seizures. He was freaking out and nobody listened to him. Is it the same thing now? Or every time they hear that, they have to go through that process? Because you ain't gonna. Because what if she's telling the truth? You know, next thing you know, she's dead, and everybody washed their hands of her. So it is what it is. But she was playing the Rambo game, boy. Couldn't see her under that swamp. She was in the mud.
I had severe back and arms and my eyes.
You want to see you guys good? You need another one?
We're all right.
All right. Let's put her out.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stand up.
Get on your toes. Get on your feet.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
I'm trying. I'm still.
Stand up, stand.
I don't want to hear about how tired you are, or how your back don't work or nothing. I saw you scale the fence. You took a chunk of Buddy's hand, and you did the Rambo in the forest. All right? You are completely capable.
I'm trying. My foot
got that meth strength.
stuck and I have back.
Yeah.
I need an ambulance.
Okay, stand up.
Stand up.
My feet
So
are,
we can get you to
my
the-
feet are stuck in back.
Stand up.
Yes.
Let me know when you're clear.
Hands fell off earlier. She never put them back up.
Keep walking.
I'm trying.
Almost there.
They're going to throw her over, Frank.
Hi, Sense Upgrade Season with your host, Richard Jefferson. Confused NBA All-Star.
What you moaning about, Rambo? You was just hiding in the swamp.
My pants are all the way down.
Yeah. They've been down since you jumped the fence. You was hanging
It's
from
very
them.
hard to...
Hey, where's the opening, Sarge? Where's the opening?
2110.
2110.
To your right.
It was a bad joke, man. I let it fly.
Charles, 1 for Central. My back hurts so bad.
All right, we'll get you to the end.
Okay.
Your back hurt? Your back should hurt. You hurdled a 4-foot fence and then took a chunk out of dude's hand with your teeth. Left a tooth in them and everything.
Once we get out of here.
Come back.
Oh my!
Good job, guys. Nice work.
Nice work.
I got some gloves. We'll get gloves on, guys, and then. Hey, no.
He's got the dog.
Oh, the dog. They were going to stick the dog on it.
He's got to go that way. Just come back this way.
Ambulance is here, Greg.
Ambulance on their way. See? All right. See? That's it. She's still going to go to jail. Ambulance is on its way. Every now and then you might be wasting resources on somebody that's lying, but every now and then you might be saving somebody that can be out of jail in 4 years and live a different life. You know what I mean? Period.
Here, I got it.
Hey, can you move the ambulance that's coming in right here?
Can I get it?
Why don't you try and just take your shoes off and your pants since they're already hanging.
Hold on a minute. Let me hold these. I don't want you to fall. Is there anything on you that's shocked?
She bit me. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. They wanted you to do a show up even though I was in the.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't fucking like. I've dealt with her 1,000 times. I've never known like punch.
Wait.
Never known like punch. 1,000 times. I've never known like punch.
21 whoever's got on 95.
He said he dealt with her 1,000 times.
Yeah, I can't fucking like. I've dealt with her 1,000 times. I've never known like punch.
He said I should have punched her. Yeah, I'm sure you wanted to. She wasn't close enough.
21 whoever's got on 95.
She bit me.
Bring staff member by to do a show up when you're ready.
Hey, I gotta go identify.
So, can you just see what is yours? I'll get a property theft log.
52 come to the rear of Walgreens.
Man, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Police searched Samantha's purse and found the stolen merchandise and cocaine. It was reported that she stole $96 worth of items. She also had a warrant out for missing court for a prior charge of possession of a controlled substance. Samantha was arrested and charged with aggravated battery to a peace officer, possession of a controlled substance, retail theft, and resisting or obstructing a peace officer. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this.
Living a hard life, Samantha. Damn. It's crazy. She did the whole Rambo on their ass, bit dude and everything. That shit's funny. Let's see if I get one more out of here. Yeah, I want to see this one because this is the one that I thought was going to come up in one of these other videos.
Do not go to fabletters.com. Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for
You got it. No
24 shorts, 1 for $24. Plus the 70% off everything. That's the
The Motel 6 parking lot, Silver Kia Optima. Get your plate here in a second. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, just what? Okay, no, I know, but you didn't use your turn signal either. You didn't use your turn signal pulling in here, man. You didn't use your turn signal pulling in.
No, actually I was turning around.
Yeah, I know, but when you pulled in the driveway off the public roadway.
Then I'm here with my sister and them.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just relax.
Hey, my life might be
Okay, all right, that's fine. But see, look, you're being honest with me, man. You're cool. That's fine with me.
I didn't know I was turning around, went to the store.
All right. Okay. Do you have a Ohio driver license at all or no? No? Okay, that's fine, man. See, that's what I appreciate you being honest, bro. That's what I asked for, all right?
First of all, this cop is freaking out because he didn't expect dude to just jump out the car on him and start handing him shit and all of this. I want to hear what he said about the turn.
What? Okay, no, I know, but you didn't use your turn signal either. You didn't use your turn signal pulling in here, man. You didn't use your turn signal pulling in.
No, actually I was turning around.
Yeah, I know, but when you pulled in the driveway off the public roadway.
Then I'm here with my sister and them.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just relax.
Hey, my life might be
okay, all right, that's fine. But see, look, you're being honest with me, man. You're cool. That's fine with me.
I didn't know I was turning around, went to the store.
All right. Okay. Do you have a Ohio driver license at all or no? No? Okay, that's fine, man. See, that's what I appreciate you being honest, bro. That's what I asked for, all right? There's no weapons or anything on you? Oh, okay. All right. Just come over here. You mind just sitting for a second? Is there anything in the vehicle?
Excuse me?
Is there anything in the vehicle?
No, I'm only going to the store.
Okay.
No, it's nothing in there.
Okay.
There's some wine right here in the front seat.
Gotcha. What's it? Say that again? Whatever you...
It hasn't even been open yet.
What is it?
Bottle of wine.
Oh, wine?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't drink anything yet today? Okay. All right, man. Like I said, I appreciate your honesty. Just have a seat for me, all right? Yeah. Just for now. Just for now. We'll figure this license situation out.
My knees ain't
probably,
good for
I mean,
this
I could
curb.
technically tow the vehicle. I probably won't.
My knees ain't good to be on the curb like this, man. Why you want me to sit down? Why can't I just stand here?
I probably won't.
I can't hear. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Right here.
Let me just... I probably won't. License situation out. I mean, I could just for now. We'll figure this license situation out. I could technically tow the vehicle. I probably won't. I probably won't.
I can't hear. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I could technically tow the vehicle. I probably won't. All right, so.
Fine.
Right here.
Let me just call this plate in.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
4810 radio. Is this your car?
4810.
Your car?
Sarita Harris.
Is this yours?
Sarita Harris.
It's going to be plate on the vehicle, Paul 487360. Yeah, no. That's what I'm asking. Who's the owner?
Sarita Harris.
What's the relation?
It's my sister.
Oh, your sister? Okay.
Actually, I'm here from Vegas, but I actually went to that little corner store right there.
Yeah.
Get some drink, come right back.
Man, why'd you come to Cleveland, dude?
Huh?
Why'd you come to Cleveland?
Actually, listen, I have
Now you asking me silly questions, and then you mess around and say the wrong thing.
My sister, she does that traveling nurse thing.
Oh, yeah.
And what I'm doing right now, I'm into the dispensary business.
Oh, okay.
So we trying to find out. Right now, they have this medical is open in about 3 different states right now.
Yeah.
Ohio sits in the middle of it.
Gotcha.
So we came over here to take it. I'm an investor.
Oh, really?
My card. I'm an investor.
This is you mean this debit card?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure you didn't have anything to drink today, man?
No. I'm good.
I can smell it.
Yeah, I had a wine.
Yeah, I know, but when? One?
Damn, boy. That's it. That might be enough to do you in.
Just one wine.
Okay.
And the bag's right there on the front seat.
All right. I'll take a look, but I'm just saying, like, your eyes are really glassy.
No, I'm not.
And I can smell it coming off you, all right? All right, man. All right, just take a seat for me, all right?
What's up?
I'm parked,
And
bro.
you said you've never had a driver's license in Ohio?
No.
Okay, all right. Just wondering. 4810 radio.
He did himself in. Let's see
Don't
how this
spend
goes.
hours or days of your life aimlessly scrolling through a catalogue of mediocre music when you...
Because if you ask me, the cops got him dead to rights for a sobriety test and a breathalyzer if he accepts it. I think he'd pass both. But he got him.
All right, man. Where'd you...
Need to invest in some hearing aids, bro.
What do you say?
Hey, can you put your stuff on the... Can you put your stuff on here? Can you put your stuff on the hood?
All right, just for now, you know you have a warrant.
From where?
We don't know yet.
We'll figure it out in a little bit.
Watch,
right?
I don't want to.
From where?
I have a warrant?
Yeah. Do you know what it's?
I have a game. God knows
You know what it's for? Do you know what it's for?
No.
We don't know yet either. I'm just asking you.
Did they have a...
A call up by social through Ohio. It's coming up with several.
You have several.
With caution.
You have a couple warrants.
From where?
I'm checking your pickups now.
Copy. I don't know yet. So
It can't be nowhere near here.
it's saying out of Ohio. So I don't know
It was
how.
in Mansfield I had about in 2006.
So it's been.
Bruh, see? Come on, man. How do you get away with all of this? Being cool kept this drunk man out of jail. I don't see how he's going to do it. He already admitted to drinking something. He's already got a bunch of warrants. He said they can't be nowhere near here, which implies they might be somewhere else. And then when they tell him, he said it can't be nowhere near here. He said, oh, well, it could have been, but, 15, 20 years ago.
It could be a mistake.
I mean, it is a one from 2006.
What's your social?
So if anything, I mean, that should be the only thing that should be...
Yeah.
What's your social?
Do they take me to jail for that?
What's your social?
Yeah, what's your social?
We got to figure out who. Yeah, we got to know what they are.
You want my social?
Yes. Yeah, obviously I didn't know that. The plate comes back to your sister, so yeah. So I mean, like I said, I mean, if they might not even want you, then we'll just go from there. And I said they might not want you. I don't know what it's for. She's checking.
Actually, it's from 2006.
Is it? Okay.
What is it?
Good. Copy that. All right, cool. It's out of the pickup radius. Yeah, that's perfect.
How about say what?
Out of the pickup radius. Okay, whatever that means. I guess the year, the time.
Sorry, bro. Like, you know, we just got to do it. You know what I mean?
But like I said, it was like 2006. And here's the thing. That warrant in Mansfield told me that as long as I, never come through Mansfield,
yeah,
I had nothing to worry about.
So is it traffic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2006.
That's what I mean. So yeah, just stay away from Mansfield. So we do have the other thing. Where's your alcohol?
It's right here. Can I grab it for you?
Just let me see.
The car? Okay.
Yeah, grab it. All right. So you do? Yeah. Okay, man. All right. Okay. All right. So, would you submit to field sobriety test, man?
Excuse me?
Would you submit to field sobriety tests?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's just put this. Give me this for now.
I don't know about his equilibrium though with his, but.
All right. We'll step.
How you gonna hear the command?
We'll step over here. So I'm gonna ask you. You don't have anything on you, real quick. I'm gonna pat you down. All right. All right. Turn around for me. All right. Just put your hands behind your back for now. All right. I'm just gonna grab your hands, student. All right. Cool. All right, man. So, do you wear any contacts or anything like that?
Actually, I'm glad.
Yeah, did you wear any contacts?
I wear glasses.
Oh, you wear glasses, but you don't have them with you, obviously, right? Okay. All right. Do you have any physical impairments or whatever? Nothing that would affect your balance or... Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, can you let her know if SFSTs? Okay. So what I'm going to have you do, man? All right. So I'm going to have you stand with feet together, arms at your sides, all right? What I'm going to have you do, keep your head still. You're going to look at the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand? All right. So look at my tip.
So I'm looking at the finger, right?
Tip of my finger. You see it? Just follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Yep, you're moving your head. Just straight on with me.
Bro, you can't do that.
Let me ask you something. So I'm looking at you, or do I follow the finger?
No, you're following the tip of my finger.
Let's go.
Do not move your head.
Right.
You're moving your head.
I'm moving my head?
Yep, your head's doing this. Just,
all right, come on.
Just like that.
Bro, I can't do that. What's wrong with y'all? Come on, officer. Go farther.
It's the first time I took one of you.
Really? Alright, just stand still. You're good. Oh, keep your head still.
Huh?
Man.
So how you looking at me right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at you good.
Yep.
Stop,
just keep your head still.
These cops are funny. Bro, he's
still looking at you, right?
His finger. Look at my
finger.
finger.
Look at you or look at the finger?
Finger.
Of course my head.
See, man, you're moving your head on me.
Huh?
You're moving your head on me.
I'm trying to...
I know it's hard, but you just got to keep your head still, okay?
Stupid ass test, boy. This is ridiculous, man. That's why the aliens don't come talk to us, because we just dumb. Humans are just dumb. I'd have been like, what the fuck? Enough. Yo, this is comedy, man. Dude, cooler than a cucumber, they chilling.
Last one, all right? Last one. Just...
He goes all the way down.
You're gonna move right here, right?
You're done. Okay. All right, man. So the next one, the next test.
Okay.
All right. So does this look like it's flat and level?
This is.
Just come over here. I don't want to be by the door. Just come over to this spot. Yeah. So this is flat and level, right? Okay. All right. So the next test, okay? It's gonna be the walk and turn. All right. So what you're gonna do? Take your left leg. You can take your left leg.
His family up there watching this shit like the Olympics. Yo, that eye test is ridiculous.
We're gonna pretend there's an imaginary line going right here. Okay.
Can you come closer?
Yeah. So we're gonna pretend there's an imaginary line right here. Okay. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take your left leg, place it on that imaginary line. So go ahead and do that. You're gonna take your right foot and place it to your left.
Foot.
Yep, just like this. Now you're gonna keep feet touching together, right? Just like how my feet are like this.
Oh, and I also listen before we get started.
Yeah, sure.
I have reconstruction knee surgery.
All right. I see it. Yep. All right. That'll be.
You want to get flip-flops on while you're doing this, or you can I take these off?
Yeah, it's up to you. All right, man. So, like I said, so imaginary line, left foot.
First, right?
Yep. Place your right foot to your left toe, just like this. Now hold this position.
That's a ridiculous
what you're gonna do?
That most people cannot do. Most people do not have the movement to do that shit.
I'm gonna scoot over for demonstration. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna take 9 heel to toe steps down the line and then 9 back. So it's gonna look. Nope. Just hold that position. Hold that position. Now it's just gonna look like this. All right. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9. And on your 9th step, you're gonna take a series of small steps around this plane.
And that's where they trick you on your 9th step, because you like, did the step end? Did it begin? Do I turn around now?
Foot's gonna look like this.
Then turn around.
Turn around, and then take 9 heel to toe steps back like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you reach 9. All right. So when you're doing this, you're gonna look down. You're gonna keep your arms at your sides. You're gonna count out loud.
Listen, a thing that's always been a thing is you can't chew bubble gum, rub your belly, and pat your head at the same time, and that's what these and walk. That's what these tests are.
Loud, and once you
say 1, 2, 3,
you're gonna count your steps out loud.
How many? How many steps am I taking?
9 steps down, and then 9 steps back.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you're ready, you can begin the test. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead.
1, 2.
Look down at your foot.
3.
Look down.
Look down.
I told you about this knee 4, right?
Yeah. You just gotta look down.
5.
Look down at your feet.
Look at my feet.
Yes.
5, 6, 7. Whoa, 7.
Step on his socks and shit.
8, 9. Do I take 9 back?
Yes.
This bit. 1. This is the bad knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
You do it again?
No, you're fine. All right. Yeah, I got you. And the next test, all right. Your next test, it's going to be the one leg stand. All right. So what you're going to do, same thing, arms at your sides. Yeah, I'm gonna explain the instructions. All right. So let me explain it to you. So feet together, arms at your sides. All right. You're gonna choose which leg you want to lift up. Yeah. So you're gonna raise your leg so like this. Look. You're gonna raise either leg approximately 6 inches from the ground, keeping that foot parallel to the ground. You're gonna look down. You're gonna count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop. All right.
Did it for you.
Okay. So when I tell you to start, that's when you can. All right. And whenever you're ready, you can start the test.
So whenever I stick that leg out, right?
Yeah. So make sure you're looking down when you're counting.
Just look at the leg.
Yeah. Look at your toe.
1001. Wait a minute. Let me just start. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015.
Keep going. When I tell you to stop.
16. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
16,
tired, motherfucker.
17, 18, 19,
Crazy.
20, 21, 22.
Okay.
23.
All right. You're good. All right. You're good. You're good. All right, man. So how much did you say you had to drink?
Just one beer.
Just the one wine. All right. I'm just being honest with you. You're showing signs of impairment. I don't think you're under the influence. I think you're starting to get there.
Yeah. That's what I'm going right in here.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I think you're starting to get there.
Yeah.
I believe you. That's the only drink you had.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now, there's nothing in that vehicle, right? Okay. So, would you mind if we went through that?
Yeah, mind.
Would you mind if we open?
See, this is it right here. They call it him keeping this cool, right? But it's not. It's me giving up my rights to you. You're holding my rights hostage. You just told me I'm not impaired. You just told me this, that, the other. If I tell you not to search my car, what you gonna do to me then? See, I don't understand these people, man. They tyrants, man. It's tyrants. It's tyrants.
We went through your vehicle.
Well, I don't want to be responsible if she's... can I have her come?
No. Like, she's not involved with this.
Yeah, so I don't want to be saying there's something in there, I don't know what's in there, and she goes in there and searching. Not saying there's anything in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm... That's what
I don't think it's nothing possibly in there.
I mean, if you don't think there's anything in there, then what's the difference?
No, you entrapping me right now, bro. The answer is no. I'm not impaired. Let me go inside.
But I don't want to be responsible saying, yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, we'd take that into consideration is what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to take a look.
They just tricked that man out of his rights, man. They did not have to search that car.
Real quick, and then we're going to get you out of here. I said we're going to take a look real quick, and then we'll get you out of here, all right? All right, man?
Hey, don't forget about your shoes.
Yeah, grab your shoes. 4,800, yeah.
Much. Shit.
You conducting a consent search.
A consent search. Y'all tricked the man. Y'all scared the man out of it, basically. He thought he was home free, and you threw another hurdle at him. Y'all dirty. You got nothing. Bruh.
Alright, bro. So,
what an invasion of his rights and privacy, boy.
I'm kind of helping you out here. You have a bunch of suspensions. I'm writing you for 2 of them. And the turn signal, that's it. And then the last thing I am writing for is the open container. And then that's it. You drink more than one.
Actually,
yeah, you did. It's all right. We're not going in for that. You drank more than one. It's whatever.
Nah, you have to justify somehow why you just searched that lady's car.
You got a room. Just don't leave the rest of the night because we're over here all the time. So
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only piece of advice I got for you. So you do have a court date. It's going to be August 17th, 2022.
August 17th?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, you can call and tell them, like, hey, I'm out of state. You know, is there anything I can do?
I'm going to stay for you.
Oh, you will be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so there's that. Do you have any questions? Just make sure you get to court. Otherwise, you'll have a...
I'm not upset about anything.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think it's fair. I mean, technically, I probably could have, you know...
All right, forget about your shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Go home to your mama.
And he could tow your car if you really wanted to, but he's not doing it. And he could tow the car, but he's not doing that.
You can take
I
your
think
ass and
that's
go home.
Fair. So.
Yeah, you did good.
All right, man.
I appreciate it.
All right.
I really do.
All right, man. Yep.
Have a good one, all right?
All right. Yep.
God bless you. Have a good one.
Yep, you too, man.
Look at the whole squad there. Y'all bored. He wasn't as cool as a cucumber as I thought he was. I mean, he was, but he should have just flat out told him, no, you can't search nothing. I'm done with y'all for the night. I passed my tests. You could do whatever you say you're going to do, blah, 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 but I'm gone. I holla. Peace. Bum. All right, y'all. Appreciation to everybody that came through tonight, that checked in and checked out. Salutes. To those catching the replay, please hit the subscribe and like button. Help me get this channel moving forward. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing a live tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. I'm waiting for a poll. There's a poll in the community post about Surviving El Chapo. What's the best time to do the live stream tomorrow? So tomorrow, Surviving El Chapo Season 2, Episode 5. And Thursday, 11 a.m., Cartel Wives. Once again, thank y'all for coming out. And peace. See you next time.